I became interested in this practice of what is sometimes called re-photography. I came across a book by a Colorado photographer named John Fielder. And what Fielder was doing was he was recreating the exact photos that William Jackson took when he explored the Western territories in the mid-1800s. Fielder was using survey teams and survey equipment to try to put his camera in the exact place that Jackson's was nearly 100 years or more than 100 years earlier. And then a few years later, when I was an active practicing photographer myself, I came across local photographs, historic photographs of Gainesville and the surrounding area and UF's campus. And it just got me thinking, could I redo this in the same method that Fielder did? And so I became really interested in trying to do the same thing, essentially, is do re-photography of the historical photos of places that were familiar to me. The building we're photographing, it was the University of Florida's Agricultural Experiment Station's mule or livestock barn. And since then, it has been repurposed to house communications offices for IFAS. So, right now I'm standing behind what was the mule barn when it was part of the Agricultural Experiment Station. And what we're doing is we're going to try to re-photograph our original images, which I have here printed on paper. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've drawn a central line down the middle of each one there. And what that does is that allows me to have a ballpark estimate of where I need to place the tripod and the camera to get a pretty exacting replication of the original photo. And the next step is I go into my camera here and I use this really useful double exposure feature. So this original image right here, which I photographed on a table before coming out, I'm seeing displayed on top of my live view of the image. And why this is really, really useful is because now I can refine this by going in and seeing both the old and the new at once. And I can just look and make sure that my roof lines and everything are exact. I'm going to shoot a pretty wide photo. And I'm doing this because once we get into post-processing on the computer, I take the new image and I crop it or shrink it down so that the building proportions match. So I have everything locked down. I know this is going to be a pretty good replication of the original photo. So I'm going to go ahead and take a couple photos here. The thing I like most about re-photography is being able to see in two images side by side, so one viewpoint, to be able to see and take in decades of change at once.